Well, hello, fellow humans. How are you doing? It's been a while since the last one of these, and I have a good defense for for why that's the case. I I was busy working on this thing, and I wanted to ensure the quality of this thing. And now it's done. Now it's over. Not only do I have this one to show you, but I have another one that I want to show you that I am going to post. I think tomorrow, actually. Well, not your tomorrow, my tomorrow. Yeah, because holy crap, let me show you this thing. And actually, let me change my pen for a mouse because guess what we're doing? Hold on. Okay, yeah, cool. This. So I promised I would show you this guy. And boy, what do I have to show you? It's so freaking cool. I made a weapons pack. And goddamn, I'm so proud of this thing. There's up to, I don't know how many. There's 5 different revolvers. Actually, 6 different revolvers. There is 3 pistols. There is... I mean, it's obviously the same model. It's a very small pack. There's just a pistol, a revolver, a shotgun, a minigun, and a plasma gun slash RPG. I'm using the same one. So yeah, it's very simple. It's very sweet and easy, but I did include a bunch of skins for each one of the guns. So there's futuristic, there is rustic, there is normal, quote unquote. There is what's engraved. There's engraved. There is rusted to hell. There's futuristic. There's even golden, which, by the way, you can actually make. It does not appear here because it's the exact same. I'll show you in a little bit, but yeah, there's the exact same gun. You can actually make it golden if you wanted to. So check it out. And it comes with the sound effects. It comes with the with a little Jesus Christ. Why is it bothering me? Hold on. Need to get rid of this crap. I haven't received one of these in the entire day. I have not received one in the entire day. I actually really recorded a tutorial earlier. And none of these appear. Just now it's like... Hi! Anyway, so yeah. I came up with the sounds. I did some sound design for this thing. I made the... what do you call this thing? The visual effects. Particle effects. The animations. The particles. Even the little... These things, what do you call this? The shell casings. These are pretty complete. They have a lot of stuff. There is several types of ammo skins. Like, it doesn't really have to be one of these. Can be several different ones, different colors, open, closed. Open and closed, yeah. And there's even what do you call these things? Rockets. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So let me show you what we have. There is pew pew gun, and it's actually inspired by the Robocop one. It's not too inspired because the RoboCop one is a little bit more, skinnier. This one is a little bit front heavy, if I may say so myself. Right? It's a little bit too front heavy. But yeah, I decided to make it a beautiful gun. And next one we have this revolver, which, by the way, there's several skins, and this is one of my favorite ones. I wanted it to be like based in the beginning. I wanted it to be based on the Colt Python, but then I was like, no, I kind of want a futuristic revolver. And at the end of the day, I just was like, okay, let's just go back to the roots. So it has to look a little bit Old West and stuff. Like, for example, this skin. It's a little bit. It's a little bit rusted, very Old West. It still gives you like this illusion that it was made in the 1800s. This one's too. But at the same time, if you change the skin, it can look as if though it was made in the future, like in the year 2048 or some shit. And same with the gun. I mean, it looks kind of archaic because of the bolt action. And actually, let me. Right, so you can tell the little bolt isn't very modern. So yeah, that's one of those. So again, let's check out the revolver. Bam. You can see the cylinder gap. I saw this in a episode of Mythbusters, and I really loved the idea of the every part of the revolver being dangerous. So I wanted this weapon pack to be dangerous and dangerous looking, and to feel dangerous in your hand, or rather your avatar's hand. So, oops, I'm out of bullets. Check it out. Very Dirty Harry. Check it out. So yeah, I saw it in an episode of Mythbusters, how this gases come out of the sides, and it can actually blow your fingers off. So yeah, you should watch that episode. It's insane how much power is in this little package, right? This one has a lower fire rate. So let's move on with the shotgun. And again, this one is kind of like it's designed so it can look good. It can pass as an old type of thing. It's an old weapon, an archaic weapon, but also so it looks like it is an actual like futuristic, made in the year 2048. So it has 2 fire modes. Check it out. Oh, I need to reload. Bam, bam. Okay, check it out. And it just sounds freaking powerful and I wanted to. I was so obsessed with making this weapon pack so brutal and so violent and so powerful that I neglected to see that by millimeters, by the way, that the rockets are actually smaller than the shotgun shells. It's insane how big this shotgun is. It's in fact, let me check. It's 12 gauge. No, it's not 12 gauge. .75 gauge shotgun. So it's freaking insane how brutal this thing is. Oh my god, it's massive. It's massive, this thing. It's .75 gauge or gauge. I think it's pronounced gauge. It's .75 gauge shotgun. I've never seen one like that. Not even a punt gun. I've seen Kentucky Ballistics here on YouTube. This dude shot one of those, and he says, "Oh my god, it kicks a lot." And I was like, "How would this one kick?" I didn't even think about people would be shooting these things. So yeah, the shells are freaking massive. It's just completely insane. And again, another must. It has to be definitely the minigun. And boy, oh boy, check it out. The barrels glow. How cool is that? I love that, and they cool off as well. Well, this one, the inspiration was obviously freaking Terminator 2. Come on. Arnold Schwarzenegger wielding that massive behemoth of a weapon. And I was in love with it from the first time. And then I saw this game, Doom. There was this gun, and I was like, I don't know about that. You can't see the hand holding the thing. And then there was similar weapon in Duke Nukem 3D, and I was like, nah, that ain't my thing. And then obviously, what is it? Frickin' Serious Sam came out, but by then I wasn't too interested in playing video games. I was interested in making them, but of course that took a very long while for me to get to that point. Yeah, these are the weapons I've always wanted to have in a video game. Until, I mean, actually, Doom 2016 beat me to it. I actually had already done this exact roster of weapons, except for the shotgun. I made it for a Duke Nukem. What is it? Duke Nukem mod. No, total conversion. It wasn't a mod. It was a total conversion. And that stuff was absolutely fucking insane. I'm sorry for the cursing. Yeah, that stuff was absolutely insane. Because I mean, to me it was. Obviously, you look at it now and you're like, oh my god, what a bunch of garbage. But again, for me, that was like the coolest thing I've ever seen or done. Obviously, yeah, every single gun that you see in this weapon pack, I made it for that game. And yeah, the exact same roster, except for the shotgun, because the shotgun I made was a modification of the one with the handle from Duke Nukem. I just made it chrome, not even chrome, gunmetal. It just was absolutely terrible. But again, the minigun was exactly the same, except my talent and abilities weren't as good. And now that I was able to, freaking Doom beat me to it. I mean, credit to them. They came up with it first of all. In the first game, it just wasn't as cool looking, and I wanted mine to be so you know, that cool looking, and they beat me to it, and oh my god, what a weapon there was. I don't think this one even compares to the one they made for Doom 2016. I just saw it and I was instantly blown away. That's where I came up with the idea of just getting the glowing barrels. I just thought that that's such a great idea to convey how much power is being casted out of this weapon. Like, there's so much heat and so much raw power that it just propels you to the other side of the room, just moving me backwards. Same with the shotgun. It's just, check it out. Just propelling me halfway through the room. I mean, not that much, but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, minigun, a must-have in any violent video game, and obviously there is a bunch of versions for the bunch of skins. There's even as you can see, I'm not sure you can see there. There is some of the anodization, you know, from the my back is killing me. From the gun hitting up, there's some anodization of the metal. Only this version has it. I mean, you can realistically put it on this one as well, but only this one looks good with it. So the metal changes color. You can actually I'll show you the what do you call those things? The options the material has in just a little bit, but for now, just know that it is a thing that you can change in the game, right? So yeah, what else do we have? Well, we have a RPG, but it's just one. There's one caveat with this one. Since it's using the exact same model as the plasma gun, it's a single shot. It's a single shot RPG. So because there's only one animation, it's sharing animations, and it's sharing skins, and it's sharing the mesh with the plasma gun. So here it is. The only difference is that the plasma gun just pops out the used cartridge, which makes no sense after shooting one single, because this is a full auto weapon. So if you finish the ammo, obviously it's empty. The spent cell comes out. It makes sense if you just finish the cartridge, right? If you finish the clip, you emptied the clip. Let me. There we go. See, it's gonna come out now. Yeah, see, it's right there. It's coming out. It's coming out all spent. You know, it's dark, but I just shot one of those, so yeah, I don't know about that. That's kind of weird, but I'm like I said in the previous tutorial, which you haven't seen. Like I said in the previous tutorial, I am not a blueprint artist. I am a model artist. I'm a texture artist, and I am now doing special effects, visual effects as well, which kind of looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I just absolutely love it. And by the way, I included slow motion, as you can see, just so you get to see what it looks like when you do some kind of changes to it. But it was never meant to be like to be played in slow motion. Okay, so let's see this one in slow motion. Check it out. And yes, dear viewer, those all those sprites, the smokelets and the firelets, the little fire particles and the sparks and all that stuff, those are original ones. So they are royalty free. They aren't taken from. I made those myself. My only regret is for these two guys to be sharing. They are sharing animations and mesh and all that stuff, and on in hindsight, it bothers me a little bit. Hopefully, I will. If this thing sells, I am going to start upgrading. Is that a word? Uploading, updating. I guess, yeah, updating, upgrading. I will add a bunch more weapons. I will add a bunch more skins. I will add telescopic sights. You know, all those sorts of things, just to make it look a little bit cooler. And again, there's a bunch of different types of missiles, which it's hilarious that the missile is almost as big as the shotgun shells. Which are they here? No, I don't remember where I put them. But yeah, they are almost as big. It cracks me up that I didn't. I just wanted. I was so obsessed with making this look brutal and just. Like it will have a punch that I just overdid it. But I think therein lies the charm, because just come on. If you want brutal weapons, this is your guy. Anywho, there's now I'm changing back to the thing. I only added the. By the way, I only added these. Blueprint just for viewing purposes, just so you can see it in movement, because otherwise it's just a bunch of it's really unattractive. You are welcome to use it, but yeah, I didn't make it. It just I hired someone to do the blueprinting and all that stuff. I'm not a blueprint artist. I'm not a blueprint. I don't program. I'm a model. I'm a model. You know what I mean. I do my turn on the catwalk. No, yeah, but I don't do blueprinting. So yeah, it's kind of a difficult thing for me. I mostly do the models, the meshes, and the textures and all that stuff. And speaking of textures, just check out how big these are. These are all 4K. All of them are 4K. Well, not all of them. Some don't need to be 4K. Like for example, these little guys. They don't need to be 4K. These guys are fine being. I think it's 1024. I think. And they don't even need to be 1024, to be honest. Where is it? The ammo. 2048, damn. Yeah, so that's the, where is it? Minigun ammo. It's pretty detailed, and you don't really... You don't really need it to be this massive, to be honest. Just can work perfectly fine as 1024 and even 512. It'll just work perfectly fine. Each weapon has several skins, and all of these skins are 4096, which is more than enough. And they'll work actually in 1024. It just, you will see some pixelation. I recommend 2048, and they work fantastic. And there is some options for the skins. Let me show you their features. Okay, so we're gonna just view them here in the yeah, let's go like that. Let's view them here on the what do you call this thing, on the weapon wall, or wall weapon. Yeah, this is the low poly version, by the way, because there is I made a special low poly version for you to look at as a weapon pickup, and I made a like a high poly version, not high poly, but you know what I mean, like a full poly, let's say, version for the, you know, for the hero prop that the FPS character is holding. This ones cannot be animated, so just so you know, these are just static props that spin or whatever. You find them in the level. They are usually at the very least half the amount of polys. In some cases they are 1/3, and in some very lucky cases, let's not save now, in some very lucky cases, yes, we do have a we have a 1/4 of the polygons. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And I did that because when you when you collapse the edges and collapse the polygons, they usually like create some artifacts and it looks poorly done. I didn't like that, so I decided to create my own and have control over where we take out the polygons. Like, we could take them off the cannon, and there's not too much detail there in terms of topology. And when you do it automatically, it just takes the polygons out of anywhere. It could take them out of the trigger guard, or it can take it out of the little slide, and it'll just look like ass. And I don't want that. I want the highest quality possible. So let's just check out what else we have here. Check it out. Actually, this one would look better as golden, or you know, blue steel or whatever. We're just using that color. So you can change the color of the weapon in this particular case. Not all of them have, you know, not all of them have have this capability. It can be copper, by the way. Really cool. I really love copper, by the way. It's one of my favorite metals. The first one being nickel. Come on. So yeah, you can change the color of the metal, so it's gold or copper or whatever you want. This one, I think you can do the same. No, you can't. I don't think you can. Or wait, can you? Yeah, you can't. But you can actually tweak. You can take the. You can actually take the some of the maps. Like, for example, where is it? There is a, yeah. You can take, for example, the metallic map and use that as a mat for, or you can use actually the weapon mat. I mean, yeah. So this one does not have a, actually let me just copy it, because copy, right? and just bam, paste. There we go. And now we can change the color. Just doesn't look that good, but you can change the color. Okay. Let's move on to the to this one. Actually, I didn't actually duplicate it, so this is the copy that that goes into the marketplace. So I don't want to mess anything up. I forgot to make a copy that I can actually just put heads up, you know, like just destroy it. This one you can also change the colors of bubblegum pink, right? Super cute. Can make it blue. Fire engine red. It's a you know, some kind of what do you call it? Fireman's pistol. You can change the color of the LEDs of the LEDs. You can make it black. You can change the color of the LEDs to whatever you like. And this one does not have weapon graphics, but I mean, heck, you can download these guys. You can just export. Where is it? Yeah, you can just export these guys out of the engine and just turn it into whatever. Now there is also this really freaking awesome. My god, it's so hot in here. I'm at 28 degrees Celsius. If you don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, I don't know either. But yeah, it's pretty hot in here inside my house. My house is pretty freaking hot. So let's just move on with the revolver. And again, you can actually export the weapon mats. They are just not designed to work with every single one of these. You'd have to modify them heavily, and not all of them have weapon graphics for a reason. Like obviously, you wouldn't like to ruin this one, which has some beautiful filigree. You wouldn't like to just mess it up with a bunch of cheesy ass graphics like this one. So, you know, you could do that, but you know, it wouldn't look that good. Anywho, moving on with the rest. So this is what this one has. You can't change the color of the metal for this one, but again, you could use like for example the metallic. In fact, let's do it right now. Actually, no, let's do it with that one, which is chromed, so it's completely golden or whatever. So let's just move on to the next one. This one doesn't have too many options, as this one doesn't either. So just gunmetal. This one is normal gunmetal. This one is black gunmetal. The one that is gonna be very interesting is this one, because this one does not have many other options. Obviously, I took the liberty for you to color the filigree in gold, but check out what you can actually do. You can take the metallic, copy, and then paste it here on the weapon mat. And now, when we change the color, we can have an actual golden gun, or one made out of copper, which I don't know, this one looks super super freaking weird. So yeah, there's options for you if you really want to do them. Obviously, I wouldn't do that with the golden variant, like this one that has the golden filigree. It'll just ruin it, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. There's a completely rusted one. Again, there's not many options for this one either. There's not too many options for this one. That's pretty much it. And obviously you don't want options for this one because, yeah, sure, you could actually change its color, but why though? Why though? Just not worth it. Anywho, moving on. There's also this one. And this one is the one with the options. Check it out. This is honestly one of my favorite ones. Actually, all of the ones with the lights, someone asked me, why did you put lights on the gun? And I'm like, so you know they're on. What do you mean, why? I mean, if you don't get why I put lights on the guns, we need to have a talk. Anywho, yeah, we have graphics for the gun, obviously. We can change the color of the LEDs, obviously. Again, really cool. I love this whole idea of guns with lights, and I saw that in Doom 2016, and I was like, oh my god, I love this shit. I need to put that in a weapon pack. There is some of these guns actually come with what is this called? Damn it! Don't tell me. A mat. I'm sorry. They come with a mat. I think this is the only one. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I finished this project. So yeah, some of these guns. Actually, let's see which ones. Mat. Yeah. So basically, it's just. Oh, the pistol has a mat too, which separates the. But this is the only one that's actually separates the what do you call this thing? Separates the elements. Actually, let me go like that. Oh, come on. I think this is the only one. Yeah. This is the only one that separates the elements. Like, for example, the little the little wooden stock and the metal of the gun and the little screws. They are separated in red, green, and blue, and those you can mask out if in case you want to more options even than that. So, yep. You can change from this one. You can change even the color of the weapon. Bubblegum pink, obligatory. The Barbie gun. You can change the graphics. You can change the color of the LEDs, and I think. Oh, this one doesn't even need this one. I forgot to show you from the other one what you can actually do with this one. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it though. Let's see. Because what you have with this one is a where is it? Burns. Anodization. Oh, it's only the minigun. Yeah, I thought this one had though. Let's see if we have it in the pistol. Shared. Yeah, we do have burns and anodization. So yeah. And you can actually make them super freaking... I love the way it looks. You can make it super obvious or very faint or none at all. Or just get rid of it. So yeah, I forgot to include that, but you'll see it there. What else? So the shotguns. Boy, oh boy, that's another one with a lot of options. So this once again, it's not. There's not too much about these. And by the way, the shotgun shells, each variant has its own color shotgun shell. So this one, for example, is the older version, let's say. And this one is the newer version. So for example, these shotgun shells are shinier than this ones. And this ones, the futuristic ones, are blue instead of red. So yeah, just so you know, you can combine and mix the shotgun shells or any other shells. Like for example, this ones, I think this one has copper bullets and this one has lead bullets. So you know, you can mix and match whatever for whatever type of gun you're using. And I think same with these guys. They both have different colored bullets. Just so you know. So yeah, there aren't many options here because obviously they would look horrible with different colors and with graphics. Although, if you're so inclined, you can put the graphics on the other ones. Even this one, it would just look weird. And again, this one wouldn't look so good if we changed its color. But oh my god, I'm sorry. I think a blood vessel exploded in my eye. Okay, so this one does not have burnt anodization, nor does it have color, but we can do that. We can copy the metalness. Okay, paste it here, paste. And now we get to change its color. Doesn't look too good because it was never designed for that. But yeah, you can make it copper or gold or even blue steel. I thought this one would look so tacky in gold, so that's why I didn't even bother making it like that. Hold on, let me return it back to factory settings. Yeah, so same story with this one. There's just a shiny version of those, but with tactic black, is it? Yeah, tactic black plastic. No options, just blue shells, that's it. This one, however, oh boy. Same story as with the revolver, really. You can change the color of the LEDs. I just picked red because that's my favorite color. You can get rid of the graphics and put it on any other ones. Why would you do that? I don't know. Even the what do you call these things? Even the shotgun shells, they have their little graphics as well. You can change the color, obviously. Fire engine red or bubblegum pink, blue, green, yellow. Yeah, it's really cool. I love it. There's no burns and anodization for this one, so you win some, you lose some. And there's a version with stock, in case you wanted it. This one, however, does have burns and anodization. And that's one of the things I love about this one. You can make it way too strong or not at all. Again, you can just get rid of it. There is no engravings for this one, but you can actually, again, you can take the metallic, copy, paste it in the mat, and yeah, have a golden minigun. Which, why would you do that? Let me ask that again. Why would you do that? It looks tacky as hell, but you know, it's your game. Yeah, obviously if you are using gold, don't use burns and anodization, because I think gold doesn't anodize. Maybe wrong. So yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Obviously you can add lead color, but it doesn't work on this one. It's exclusively for this version and that one. So yeah, again, you can change the color of the LEDs. This one I think looked better in blue, because when the barrel starts to heat up, it glows red. So if you have like red if you have red LEDs, it kind of defeats the purpose. Just saying. You cannot change the color because this one was meant to be gunmetal, and it just would look garbage. However, you have this one instead, which you can add the graphics to, and it's also, again, change the color of the LEDs. This one does have a weapon mat, and check it out. Can even be black. I decided to make it dark gray, so yeah, you can again have the weapon graphics on and off. You can add the anodization. I just don't know why would you. I mean, wouldn't even be visible, to be honest. So yeah. Next we have the collection of skins for the plasma gun and the RPG, which you'll notice that every single one of those, they have a version, the possibility of adding it in gold. This one is a little bit rusted, so I didn't want to make it, because gold doesn't, first of all, gold doesn't rust, it tarnishes, and second of all, if it's rusted to hell, it wouldn't be like, I guess in certain conditions you can somehow rust gold, but if it was gold rust, or even freaking what's the name of the thing, brass, if it was brass, the rust wouldn't be red or reddish. So yeah, let me show you this guy. So you can actually change the colors of this one. It just doesn't look good with the red rust, right? So what do we do? Well, I made a version that you can actually colorize, and there is no rust. You could even make it white, but it's not as yeah, you could make it a before and after just so it rusts over time. I don't know, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. I just thought it would be better having that option to add or take out rust. And this one does have some LEDs, I think. You can change the color of the LEDs, I think. Oh no, actually you can't. It's this one. You can change the color of the LEDs, but it's just this three, and it's not too visible. It's mostly in case you enter some kind of dark environment, it'll just light up like that. You'll see it, some kind of cool indicator or some shit. Sorry, I cursed too much. So yeah. What else? So yeah, since this is a thing that works on this one, on this version of the weapon, you could actually no problem add it to either of those. Not saying you should, just it's there, right? Next we have this version of the weapon. Uh, some very few minor changes. You can change the weapon color. But it's metallic, so you know. And there is this one, which again, it's the one with the most. I think the futuristic one is the one with the most options because you can change the color of the. In every single gun, you can change the color of the LEDs. You can change the whether you have or not graphics on the gun. You can change the color of the gun itself, which it's a more vibrant color because since it's not metallic or gunmetal, you know, you get to play with it if you wanted to. But yeah, that's it. You have besides that, you have also the animations. Like I said, you can optimize it to hell because you have like super massive texture sizes. So 4K, you can easily take it down to 2048 and still would look freaking amazing. You have sound effects, which some of these aren't even used. There is some clothes rustle, which I'm not using in this in the game. It's just there. There's shells dropping. There's cocks, like the weapon, cocking the weapon. There is God, I love those satisfying cracks. I hope you can hear those, by the way. I think I am recording them. You may be seeing my reaction. I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds amazing, and you're like, I can't hear anything. So yeah, hopefully you can hear those, because boy oh boy, I love them. That's when you just comes out the little spent cartridge that goes. I actually recorded that sound with my metallic lemon squeezer. So that's part of the sound, and the other part of the sound, it's my didgeridoo. I have a didgeridoo that I used, like I went thump with my mouth, and then the microphone was here on my desk. I just put the mouth of the didgeridoo next to the microphone and just went thump, and that's how I recorded that one. Most of the like just my metallic metallic lemon squeezer. Yes, because a melon squeezer would be like, especially for the where is it, the minigun, the rattling of the, because there's a lot of, yeah, there. I used that one, and I think, oh, I already tested it out. Or is it here? Let me check. Yeah, no, I just dropped it, tossed it in the garbage. Yeah, I had a bunch of metallic stuff laying around, so I started to record the sound effects with those. Yeah, so there's sound effects for your guns. There's some meshes. There's ammo meshes. There's animations. There's some of them that aren't even used in the game. You can actually see them here in the overview map. It's not. Oh, animation preview map. Sorry. Let's not save any of that. So yeah, all the animations that come with this pack. There's equip, unequip, shoot, reload, equip, unequip, shoot, reload, equip, unequip. There's the base animation, there's the idle, walk, run, shoot, single, you know, jump start. There's the reload, you can actually see the reload. There's shoot for RPG and shoot for you can actually change the color of the particles for the not the RPG, the plasma gun, by the way. It's not so easy to do, but yeah, you can do that. Actually, no, let me repeat that. It is easy. Like, let me correct that, because you only have to you change the user parameters and bam, you get. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite packs that I have released, asset packs that I have released so far. I absolutely freaking love it. And I hope you do too. And I hope it sells well, because if it sells well, I'm going to start to update it like on a monthly basis. If it sells well, I will start to update it, not on a monthly basis, because that's way too soon and I have to do other projects. But yeah, maybe we'll add scopes for the guns. Well, maybe we'll make more of these cool what do you call those things? We'll make more of these cool what do you call those things? The skins. We'll make more skins. We'll make more things that you can add to the guns. Like maybe we want to put here a a scope or a laser sight downstairs. Actually, this one, this gun design, this gun shape, I designed it this way because I wanted to add a laser sight down here. That's or a lantern. That's why I wanted to do it. But at the end of the day, I decided to just not do that. And yeah, unfortunately, it just stayed that way. And I wanted this thing. What do you call this thing? I wanted the muzzle to have like this suppressors, like Robocop's gun. Like he's overcompensating. So yeah. Anywho, I think that's it for this. What do you call it? Oh my god. That's it for this asset pack. I hope you liked it, and check the link in the description to see if you would be interested in buying it. And like I said, if it does sell well, I do plan to add a bunch of different accessories for the guns. I plan to add more skins, and who knows, maybe even more guns to this asset pack. For now, that's all there is. I think that's more than enough for a small game, because it has everything you could possibly need to add to your own game. So anywho, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for considering even buying my asset pack. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!